Hello there. Today I'm going to make an ASMR video that I've been meaning to do ever since I received Free Spirit ASMR's Diane's gemstones that I won from her contest. Now, what I've been meaning to do is I am going to have a cup of tea from the tea selection that she sent me, and I'm also going to show you the gemstones one by one, and like I promised, I will tell you a few of their qualities, each gemstone's quality. Now, Diane was amazingly sweet, and she made me a audio telling me about each gemstone. And I sat down and I took some notes. I have listened to that audio many times, and I also looked online for the qualities of every gemstone. And as I've said before, these gemstones that she sent me, I won them from a contest that she made. And they are each beautiful and unique and amazing. And I'm holding papers here with keywords that I wrote. So first thing I'm going to do is the tea. I have a hot cup of tea in which I'm going to put the tea, and you can also hear my fan next to me. I'm sorry for the extra noise, but it's really warm and it's during the day that I'm making this, as you can see. So let's begin the tea. So this is the tea that I'm going to be drinking with you today. It's called Trader Joe's Spiced Chai, a rich, robust blend of Assam, I think it's Assam, black tea and exotic spices. She put several different types of teas in this box for me, but I'm going to drink the original from the box tea today. I have tried it before and oh my god, I love it. So this is one of the tea bags with the amazing rich aroma. It's full of spice. It's full of spice. So now, hold on. I'm going to just dip this here. And just mixing it in with the hot water. There we go. Okay. And this is my favorite cup. It's a little girl and a little boy riding a little, what's it called? Those fake horses. I don't remember what they're called right now, but yeah, and they're holding a couple of balloons, and this is just so cute. Okay, so let me see if, because you know, before starting the video and figuring out where I want the camera to be today, this might not be too hot right now to sip. Let's find out. Spice, full of spice. Not spicy as in hot, just really full of spices. Awesome, beautiful. So I'm going to place this down. And now I'm going to show you the gemstones one by one. And I keep them in my beautiful seashell. I keep this next to my bed or next to my computer. I move them around. So here they are. Nine gemstones that I'm going to be holding up and telling you a few things. Now, I'm not particularly knowledgeable when it comes to gemstone qualities, but as I said, I listened to Diane's audio, and Diane, if you're watching, thank you so much for that audio. I have listened to it so many times and I love everything that you said makes so much sense. And while reading about each stone, I'm going to kind of mention how this gets interpreted in my own life and how it's mind-blowing, how these particular stones are playing a part. So I will begin. I'll talk about the stones in the same order that I took them out of the box the first time, in the same order that Diane mentioned them in the audio that she made for me. So this first one is Chevron Amethyst. The only difference from a regular amethyst is that it has streaks of quartz, clear quartz. So I have my notes here with my terrible handwriting. So here's a, hold on, close-up of this Chevron Amethyst. Okay, so Chevron Amethyst is a stone of protection and purification. It's good to help to stop bad habits and overindulgence. It helps bring happy dreams and clears the energy. Now all this is kind of in my own words from Diane's audio. Diane made a very elaborate, detailed audio for me, and I'm just, in order for me to just mention the qualities, I didn't want to just write down what she said because that was just a personal thing for me, but I just sat down and wrote kind of what I kept to want to tell you about as well. So I kept all the information that Diane said, but I just wanted to kind of lean on that audio and write down a few small notes about each stone based on her words, though not like everything that I wrote here is not from the internet, it's from what she told me. So it fights off negative energies, it enhances memory and motivation, and it helps one remember dreams. So also excuse me for any background voices and noises, I'm so sorry. Okay, so Chevron Amethyst is more powerful than regular amethyst because of the quartz streaks inside. And we'll get to that later, but because I'll mention clear quartz later, but clear quartz enhances the power of other stones. So this makes sense. And this is a beautifully amazing gemstone. I love it. And this is the first out of 9 stones that we're going to look at. So the second stone is the Bloodstone. So this beautiful green stone is called Bloodstone, and sometimes you get it with a few red dots, just like Diane said. This is the first time that I've had a Bloodstone. I do have an Amethyst, and I've had a green agate in the past, but I've never had a Bloodstone before. And it's absolutely gorgeous. A really heavy dark green. And the Bloodstone, it's a purifier and healing tool. It helps determination and courage. It helps give you endurance in physical activity, and helps circulation, and generally helps the heart. It is said to have mystical and magical properties, and increases creativity. And this is the Bloodstone. Now I kept fewer or less notes for each stone, because again, I don't know how long to make this video, but I'm absolutely taken with all the stones. Okay, so this is the Bloodstone. The next stone is Sodalite, and it is this beautiful blue and white stone, and this is a fantastic stone. Now, Sodalite has to do with insight. This is okay. It increases self-discipline and organization. It helps one stay on the path. It helps with logic, intuition, and balance. It encourages rational thought, objectivity, and verbalizing feelings, and aids in emotional balance. And honestly, I have to say, I have been skeptical in the past when it comes to qualities of stones, but given how my life has been and how it's been recently, I have to say, I don't know if I should blame or, if I should blame these stones, but I feel different. I know it's just stones. For all of you out there who are like, this is a pebble, I know it's a pebble, but we kind of create our own reality, and if I can believe that a little stone helps me be more organized, if I end up being more organized, I'm very happy that I believe the stone helps, if you know what I mean. And in my case, I do believe that objects carry energy, either that is energy from another person or energy of any sort. I am very happy believing what I believe. This is just a little disclaimer. I felt the need to give a little disclaimer. Okay, I'm an everyday person, and I have amazing gemstones that I believe aid in these things. So this was the Sodalite, and we move on to the next one, which is one of my favorite stones in the bunch. Carnelian. The first reason I love this stone is because it's pretty much red, and I love the color red. I also love the color orange. when it's like this deep red type. And this is just beautiful. It is like bright. I love it. So, Carnelian. Carnelian is a stone of courage, vitality, confidence. It helps confidence. It protects you from envy and rage. It enhances your life force, your sexual and creative energy, passion, your power. It helps you build your confidence and regain your strength. It cleanses other stones as well and helps you with self-trust. So, this tiny beauty is absolutely sweet and stunning. And I'm in love with it. And now we move on to the next one, which is Tigereye. But first I'll have a sip of my tea again. Okay, so this amazing stone is Tigereye. I'm fascinated by the way it plays with light. Let me see, does it do a close-up? Here it is. I love that. So, Tigereye. Tigereye has to do with vitality, taking effective action. It helps with awareness, mental clarity, logic, and it helps you embrace the paradox, decision making that have to do with the paradox. And when Diane said about this in her audio, it was difficult to acknowledge, and it's like it was difficult to accept how right this was, because I live a paradox situation. It was so spot on that it was kind of spooky, So it energizes the body. It helps you overcome fatigue. It's a balance stone. It helps with your personal will. It helps accept your needs and the needs of other people. It helps one see the whole picture. It lifts your mood. It helps you to pay attention to detail. So, this one, the Tigereye, absolutely stunning stone. I love it. It's majestic. It kind of looks like a pyramid from this angle. It's amazing. The next stone, also one of my favorites that was in the bunch, the green Aventurine. As you can see, it has a very beautiful shade of green, kind of bluish even, semi-transparent. Beautiful. Now, this little guy is, it helps happy, joyful energy. It brings happy, joyful energy. It brings luck. It helps to move forward in a new situation. It helps one see the bright side in things. And it helps to rebuild depleted energy. It brings prosperity and helps creativity, stabilizes the state of mind. It enhances compassion and empathy. So this was the green Aventurine. And I'd like to say, in every little thing that I interpret in my own words, this goes out to Diane. I hope that I'm saying this the right way about each stone, because I don't want to say something wrong, like a property that is said wrong about each stone, but I hope I'm doing okay. So I'm going to go to the next stone that is the most stunning, most full of light stone. The clear quartz. This beautiful, beautiful stone. So, the clear quartz is an amplifier of energy. It's a very powerful, powerful stone. It's a very versatile stone when it comes to what you can use it for. And I took this. Okay, it amplifies the energies of other stones, just like I mentioned earlier. Just like Diane mentioned, actually. It helps with healing, enhancement of meditation and dreaming. It helps to attract love and prosperity, and it's good for someone who is undertaking spiritual work. And it cleanses the organs. So this particular one, it looks like, I don't know, I have no words for it. It kind of feels like it contains a beautiful cloud, which is a very dreamy kind of imagery. It's like, kind of like a stunning ice cube. This is 5-year-old Peggy speaking. I love this particular one. I keep these next to my bed, as I said, because I feel that the energy that I store in them and the energy already stored in them kind of it helps to have it as close to me as possible. Now I will move on to Hematite. This is the Hematite, and its qualities are that this is a grounding stone. It grounds you. My goodness, that was a hell of a verbal typo. I'm sorry. It helps ground you in your body. It counteracts confusion. It helps your dreams and aspirations to become true. Wearing it helps your dreams and aspirations come true. It removes your self-limitations. It helps with people with addictions and unfulfilled desires in life. It helps you focus and have original thought. It helps you sort out your problems and restores your blood supply. This is the hematite. I read somewhere that if you drag a piece of hematite on porcelain, that it's supposed to leave a mark on the porcelain. I don't know if that's true though. And we move on to the last stone, which is the rose quartz. This one, which is very, very pink and beautiful, sweet. I'm sorry if I'm looking at the camera thingy all the time, but I want to make sure that it's close enough but focused enough as well. So the rose quartz qualities, it has a soft and kind energy attached to it. It attracts love. It inspires unconditional love. It heals the heart, releases tension, stress, and fears. It helps with hope and faith. It draws off negative energy, and it helps the acceptance of necessary change. It soothes emotional pain, self-trust, and self-worth. And these are the 9 stones. And now I'm going to be fiddling with them for you. There we go. So, I've been going through some very intense changes in my life recently, and the fascinating thing is that I have been going through a lot of physical fatigue. I have been going through a lot of emotional changes. I have been having a lot of odd dreams, but not bad dreams, just odd. And I've had, and I still am trying to find balance in a lot of big matters in life. And, reading that I have a bunch of little stones that have to do with exactly those things, it feels like a combination of, is this pure coincidence, or is this kind of the universe telling me something? That it can either tell me 2 things, because I want to see it from all sides and say, to a person who believes in energy and believes that everything carries power, everything carries a bit of somebody's soul, everything carries light, basically. To someone who believes in these things, then that person would consider me very lucky to have these in this part of my life. To someone who believes that these are just tiny pebbles and I, and only I, am responsible for my own well-being, and a few stones are just a few stones, then, well, from your own perspective, you're very right. And I am solely responsible for my well-being, but it doesn't hurt to feel that I have a few amplifying little tiny bits of stone that help. So call me silly, but because I've been going through a lot of physical and emotional exhaustion the last couple of months, I feel blessed to have these, and even more blessed that I won these out of nowhere, because I was lucky, because luck came in and gave me the treasure chest with these beautiful stones. And I want to again thank, it's still recording, I want to again thank Diane. Thank you, Diane, for sending me these amazing, beautiful gemstones and crystals. And they mean so much to me, and I have not parted with them a single day. I keep them either in a little, I kind of tie them up in a little fabric under my pillow, or I keep them in a seashell, like that. Or I put them in the treasure chest, but I keep it open and I keep it next to my computer. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the wonderful selection of tea that I have right here next to me. And I sincerely, sincerely love everything that you've sent me and done for me, because it has helped me, like, effectively, genuinely. Everything you've sent has been a part of my daily life ever since you sent it, and the package. And I'm losing my words now. I got nervous, I'm sorry. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. You're free to interpret this video in any way you like, but ever since I got Diane's package, I wanted to make this video. I wanted to speak about the qualities of each gemstone and how it gets interpreted for me, and I'm really happy I did this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the close-ups of the stones were tingly, because I didn't do a lot of tapping on the stones, but I was hoping that the close-ups would work for ASMR for you. And I'm going to finish the video by tapping on the tea cup. Oh, it got intense. So, goodbye from me, and I hope this was tingly and made you sleepy. So I will see you next time that I make a video. I may not be able to film for a couple of days, but it's okay, because I have, you know, I'm planning things, so you're gonna have more videos from me soon. So to all of you out there who have been kind enough to be leaving comments under my videos, know that I read all of them. I try to reply as fast as I can to all of them, and thank you for taking the time to comment on my videos and give me feedback and requests and amazing compliments. So thank you. Have a beautiful day, and keep watching many ASMR videos, and keep yourself relaxed out there, because from what I have gathered, this summer has been a very difficult time for a lot of people that I know, for a lot of people that I don't really know much, but I can see they're struggling. So whatever you're going through out there, just hang in there. I know this was kind of a random note to finish with, but I wanted to. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.